Happy day, everyone. I am Erica Kesse, a love force flowing in universal wisdom, celebrating life. And I am so excited to be endeavoring in a new project with these lovely ladies here. They're going to introduce themselves, but the name of this and the other ones that we're going to come to you in preparation of that initiative is confused and questioning. You can gain clarity. And we're going to show you just how in this time together today. So, Eternity, please, no, Dr. Tori, please, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Tori, known as Dr. Victorious. I've been doing and understanding and trying to figure out how to get this confusion and questioning together. And I believe I have two of the most magnificent people that can help you. Let's be clear. We have to start out by understanding that ACEs is what it is. It is the second largest issue that we don't even talk about, you guys. And I know a lot of people are confused about their mental health and things of that nature, but this is exactly what I do. I'm here to help people understand ACEs through their ACEs score. This is what I do. We'll have 3 weeks of wonderful discussions about understanding ACEs, understanding your ACEs score, and understanding how to be a cycle breaker. Very excited to getting you guys to understand where that confusion and questioning comes in. And then I will pass it on to Eternity that's going to help you guys with a few confusion and questioning assets to help you guys learn.
Hello, everyone. I am Eternity Sledge, a catalyst of transformation, embodying creativity, resilience, and purpose. I operate as the multifaceted Black guide, partnering with purpose seekers and multifaceted women to take them from chaos to clarity through coaching as a Thrive strategist, community-based driven initiatives, and the current initiative that we're going to tell you about today.
Absolutely amazing. I am a multifaceted leader and mommy. I'm a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge. And like I said, so pleased to be spending time with these ladies and to share with you all a little bit about this whole confusion and questioning that a lot of people are having. So I would love to pose this question to you, Dr. Tori. Tell us about a time or maybe even share about a client that came to you confused and questioning. What was going on with them and how have you benefited them?
Well, you know what? I think when you're understanding ACEs and understanding your score, you have those 10 questions that come up. And when you look at the original 10 questions, if you look at it as 3 questions into one. So you have people that want to know that and understand their ACEs score, but it's defining them. They're making it define, oh, well, I'm a 10. Oh my God, something's wrong with you. No, let's not do that. Let's figure out why. Let's look into that question and break that question down so you can understand. It's really a placeholder. It doesn't define you. Your ACEs score does not define you at all. So that's where confusion comes in when it comes to some of my clients because they want to understand, but when they get that high score, it's like, oh, something's wrong with me. Well, what people have to understand is 1 in 3 have an ACEs score. So I always tell people to look to your left, and when you look to the right, everybody got an ACEs score. And with the mass confusion that's going on in today's society right now, let's just all put on our caps, put on our hats, sit back and relax and understand that we all have an ACEs score.
And you keep saying ACEs. What is that? What is ACEs?
Adverse childhood experiences.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think this is what it is. So many people are so used to target words, trigger words. Everybody likes saying trauma, and toxic. Well, I'm here to let you know, as an educator, as the ACEs educator, it's called adverse childhood experiences, guys. Look it up. Childhood trauma is adverse childhood experiences. And look it up if you have some time. You can look up, you can go to Google and put in ACE. The first thing that will actually pop up is adverse childhood experiences. What I love is the education of it, because there's three initially different categories, and in June of 2023 they came up with another category called other adversities, and that really encompasses everything. I've been spending the past 3 years just educating people on the updates, and I'll tell you that the magnitude of the updates is what has me working, has me doing this full time, and I'm excited about it because it helps with the clarification of understanding your mental health. So again, adverse childhood experiences has an acronym. It's ACEs, and if you take the ACEs score, you'll understand what that is. You'll define your ACEs score, and you'll understand that you can't let that score define you at all, but it'll give you something else to understand and help as far as your mental health.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Dr. Tori,
You're welcome.
for sharing a bit about what you've experienced and how you have benefited others.
Mhm.
Eternity, please share about it for you in your perspective.
So when it comes to confusion and questioning, I definitely think my age group is experiencing that because of how old we are. That 16 to 25 is the transitional age youth. We're going through leaving high school, starting college, starting jobs, going into trades, and there's so much going on. There's a whirlwind, and schools are stripping economics from us. So personally, when I went to college, it felt like that's what I was supposed to do. That's what was expected of me. That's what I had to do. And while I was there, I began to feel disconnected with myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have any more motivation to keep showing up. And that was a lot, especially when you're in college and you're far away from home. I was 14 hours away from home. That was far, y'all. And during that time, I ended up taking a step back from school. I withdrew and I sat with myself. I practiced what I now call the GLAD framework, which we'll get into a little bit later. But it's basically gratitude, being grateful for who you are, what you have, and celebrating that. Logistics, coming up with a plan. Audacity, taking the steps that's in that plan. And then delusion is dreaming up a reality that doesn't currently exist. And so when you're confused and you're questioning, it may feel like you don't belong, you don't have community, you don't know what's going on, and you need support, but you don't even know where to start. And for me, that's where that GLAD framework came in. And that's why I even built the company that I did, where it's me building community amongst other women who are like me, who are multifaceted. Because that's the thing, too, when you multifaceted, people try to put you in a box. They try to tell you to choose a niche. They try to tell you to focus on one thing. And they try to downplay who you are as a person. But for me to do all the things, I'm always going to amplify who I am. I'm going to stand on business. Even when I introduce myself, I'm not my titles. I am not my titles. I am a catalyst of transformation, coming to transform, and that started with me.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Eternity. And how old are you, Eternity?
Okay.
I'm 22. I will be 23 in August. Leo season.
Yes. And I am just so grateful to work with this young lady and also work with Dr. Tori. We have created a collaboration here, and we're going to tell you about that in just a moment. Let me share how what I've experienced. So I've worked with as a licensed professional counselor. I am getting a plethora of individuals in that age range you mentioned, Eternity, 16 to 25. And it is a time where we're supposed to be questioning all of the conditioning, all of the things that happened. Why did mama yell at me? What was going on with the alcohol, the drug abuse? Why did they say these things to me? These things that keep on telling me that I'm supposed to be a certain way, but it feels like I'm not supposed to be that way.
Mhm.
Who am I? Who am I?
Wow.
And how can I be that around the people who told me I was supposed to be something?
Right.
Right?
Mhm.
So I'm saying, hey, curate your life, follow your bliss, do the things you need to do for yourself. You can be exactly what you want to be. It's just you're gonna have to break free from the conditioning. So when Dr. Tori tells you about the adverse childhood experiences, that's a slap in the face. That lets you know, whoa, a lot happened to me. There's
Yep.
been plenty of people come to me and say, I had a good childhood. And then we start digging, baby, and a whole lot of bones come tumbling out. All right. because it wasn't that you had a good family. It's what you were in denial.
Right.
There's a reason why you came to therapy. Okay. So I'm experiencing that, but also with entrepreneurs. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out here have trauma businesses. I just want to help somebody. I don't want what happened to me to happen to them. Well, how about you heal yourself first? Confused. A lot of people are absolutely confused. When I ask them who are they have no idea. They cannot tell you.
Mm-hmm.
When I ask them what they like, they don't know. They know how to accommodate for other people.
Right.
And when I ask them what they want, they have no idea. Confused. Also, you think you're supposed to have some home training, but if the home training came from folks who didn't even have their own home training, then what kind of home training you have? So I do a lot of saying, hey, did you know how to wipe yourself? Do you know how to clean? Do you know how to budget? Like, I'm doing those things that people are confused about, but they feel insecure about saying that they have this problem because they're supposed to be an adult.
So it sounds like to me that we're tired of being confused and questioned by people. So it sounds like we want to help people with their confusion and questioning of their mental health. And I think we can provide that. It sounds like we've introduced ourselves to the ACEs educator, to the multifaceted entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur extreme of understanding. So we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
We're superheroes. And I keep saying that because we can help. We don't want people to go through this, you guys. We've been through it already. And then you have eternity that's saying, listen, I don't want to do that either. So I'm going to step up for my generation and let y'all know I don't want to do it either. So I think we can.
Personally, I want to make new mistakes.
Okay.
I don't want to make the same mistakes my mama made, the same mistakes my grandma made, the same mistakes Erica made, Dr. Tori made, my auntie made, my sister made.
Breaker, ain't it?
Why make the same mistakes when I can make new ones? We can chart uncharted territory.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Exactly. Absolutely amazing. And one way that I work with people is everybody who interacts with me gets a Thrive plan. I don't know why we have a plan I had a plan to put this lipstick on. I have a plan to put socks on and what I'm going to eat for dessert, but we don't have no plan for our lives. So I created the Thrive plan, and that's what I use with all of the people who interact with me. You got to be thriving, because I don't even want to interact with you unless you're thriving, because we need to go somewhere. We got to move from surviving to thriving so that we can go to where we need to go, right? Mm-hmm. And then the way it comes around is a way to cope is with the GLAD framework. So let's get into that, ladies. Let's get into talking about that. I'm going to share that screen right now so that we can learn more about the opportunity that we have, that we want to share with you all. Just a moment. Okay. I am going to share from Eternity's website. It's on each one of our websites. So as you all are out and about, you can learn about each one of those. All righty. So let's learn about the Multifaceted Collective, and tell us where is on your website, Eternity, where to go to get into the cohort.
Being that I am a multifaceted girly, it is on my other website because I haven't finished it on this one yet.
All right. Yes.
But it will be on there.
And so that's Essence of Eternity?
Yeah, eternitysledge.com/cohort.
Okay.
That just showed how multifaceted she is.
That's right. Okay, let's pull that up. And all right, are y'all seeing that now?
Yep. And then
you see it? Okay.
Ready for Clarity.
Right here.
There.
And
okay. So here we go. Eternity, tell us about it. Go on and say, tell us about what we're doing as a collective of you, me, and Dr. Tori.
Before I do that, hover over ready for clarity.
Oh, ready for clarity.
And then it's the cohort.
Okay, cohort.
Boom. Okay, while you do that. So we are introducing to y'all the Chaos to Clarity cohort. This is an 8-week program. We starting off with letting you know what's going on. Then we got 2 weeks with Dr. Tori, where she's going to help you understand where you are right now. Y'all gonna talk about ACEs, that ACE score, what it means, what it looks like. We gonna dig up all them bones because you gotta know who you are and where you at before you can get to where you trying to go.
Yep.
And then we gonna move it on to Erica. And she is gonna take y'all through defining where you want to go. You need your identity. You need a vision. You need to know what your values are. Because if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for everything.
I agree.
And we close that out with me. We making it happen. No more sitting down, no more letting things happen to us. We're taking control of our lives. We're taking back our power. We're going to do what we can with what we got. And that's where the GLAD framework will come in. Gratitude, logistics, audacity, delusion. We're taking that opportunity to change your life. We're transforming you. If you felt like you didn't have a community, you felt like you didn't belong, you felt like you didn't know who you are, what's going on, and none of that, this is where you need to be. You're going to become a cycle breaker. You're going to change those patterns. You're going to come up, get your Thrive plan and learn how to use that Thrive plan so that you can live a good life and be in your well-being. Overflow. Y'all feel like I'm preaching.
You know what?
Unto those around you.
I'm actually glad that you brought up cycle breakers because the cycle breakers are the ones to say the pain may have started with me, but it does not end with me. And I think that once you go through the GLAD framework, you know what I mean, that Thrive, it's going to help those cycle breakers understand who we are. And I'm saying we because we have 3 cycle breakers right here. And again, like how Erica said, you have to understand if you want to go through a healing process, you got to start somewhere, but it actually starts with yourself first. And I think once you understand that will be okay. That's the reason why you're coming to me first, because you got to understand what ACEs are and you got to understand that ACEs score. So let's be clear. You got steps, but we have steps in life we got to take. And I thank you, Eternity, for just summarizing and just letting people know that there's a process, but with different frameworks, they can really help. What you think, Erica?
Oh, yes, definitely. And just want to reiterate, this is going to be 8 weeks. It's going to be immersive, 90 minutes, and you're going to get an introduction and a graduation sessions.
Cool.
But then in the middle, it's going to be us 3. So Dr. Tori first with ACEs and really learning that, and you being firm in knowing that you can be a cycle breaker. Then you're going to learn the Thrive plan and work on that for 2 weeks. And then we're going to go into the GLAD framework, which then at that point you have everything. You will have clarity. You will go from chaos to clarity with this cohort and these ladies who really care about you, where you are and where you can go, and be able to launch and also hold on to these tools that we're giving you. You will always be firmly understanding who you are, how you're going to get there, and then having the GLAD framework as a tool to pull out every time whenever there's things that's going on in your life.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm so excited about this.
I am too.
And that's why we're here. That's why we decided to come together as, coming together and partnering and providing this cohort for you all. When does it start? It starts July 29th. July the 29th.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to run until September the 9th. Okay. And so want to let you all know that the general amount is $700, and you're going to have your weekly clarity sessions. You're going to get actually a part of this, Dr. Tori's book. It's time to talk about ACEs. And then my book, Honey, You Need Counseling Skills, which is right there. I am doing a new edition of that. And you're going to get a GLAD box. So wow, like all of this for $700 plus time with each one of us to walk you through. But if you want to go to VIP, you get an additional support. Those additional support is your Fix Your Crown sessions with a Thrive strategist. What's a Thrive strategist? Well, I, with the Thrive plan, have people that I've trained to be Thrive strategists. It's like an in between a coach and a therapist. They're your accountability partner. They're high functioning accountability so that you can have on demand sessions, 2 15-minute sessions that you can spend time with someone to ensure that you're doing good and that you stay in that zone of clarity. Yes. And then, of course, you have other options to continue working with them. But a part of this VIP is that additional amount that would be $950. Okay.
I have some good news for you, Erica. I was looking over the I actually like it. And I think I will be signing up for your next plan. This is serious, you guys. I think you guys have to understand how serious we are. We're not just working together. We're working through understanding each and every one. So while we're saying that you're going to get the GLAD framework, understand I use the GLAD framework myself. I don't want to be out here saying, oh, well, this is what Erica do if I've never experienced it, or this is Eternity's GLAD framework and I've never experienced it. So just to give you guys a heads up, yep, I'll be certified here sooner or later. I'm going to go ahead and say and put it out there because you guys got to understand, if you can't just talk about it and not be about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for that Thrive. I got to, because I've seen being in groups, other people talk about how wonderful it is. And so I got to experience it myself. So for you ladies, if you all want to join me with that, hey, you can join the cohort, but just know that I'm also going to do this to actually understand and help myself in my healing journey as well.
Oh, yes. And then you will be able to be a Thrive strategist for people and implement it however you would like to. And
it would be my honor.
And then everybody else, whoever goes to the Thrive strategist training, can then put a business around that. We're multifaceted girlies around here. Yep. So we have all kinds of opportunities that are here for you, because I know Dr. Tori has other opportunities that you're going to learn about during the cohort. So thank you for saying that, Dr. Tori. I really appreciate that. I want to tell you all that you can break up your payments. Maybe like, I can't do 700, but I can. But I need to be broke up. You can break it up with a deposit of $350. You see the link right here. Use this link right here if you would like to do that, or this is the total amount. You all, and don't drag your feet. Dr. Tori said we're action oriented. It's time to get out of this confusion and questioning. You don't have to be confused and questioning, trying to figure it out. We need to learn. You're going to have to move from being independent to interdependent. That's why we are here together, because it's a collective effort. You have to learn how to ask for support, right? Ask for collaborators, people who can benefit you and take you to the next level. And that we're modeling that as well. And going back, you're right, Dr. Tori. I'm all about a GLAD framework, all about it. I use it every day, constantly doing gratitude all day long with all the people that I interact with. I was on a phone call earlier today. This man wanted to talk to me. I don't really like talking on the phone with men other than my man. So first thing I said to him was, hello, what are you grateful for? If he did not pass the test of being able to tell me what he was grateful for, I was going to have to get on the phone with him, because it's sunshine. Okay. 7 minutes. If I don't feel like sunshine, for 7 minutes, you got to go. I cannot interact with certain people. And that's gratitude. So that's having some framework around yourself, right? And then logistics. You got to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? You have to be audacious and delusional. I just saw saying that you got to have a delusional friend that's going to make sure you do what you're supposed to do. And so I want to be that delusional friend. I feel like all of us are delusional, and we're trying to tell you it's time. This is your wake-up call. This time for you to go and get yourself set up and join this cohort and hang with us, because we love interacting with you. We want to see you grow. We want to see you change, and do that.
So you know what? I think I'm gonna take another page out of Eternity's notes again, because we're going to start this journey from chaos to clarity. So we're going to take time out to say, because y'all know Eternity is heavy on affirmations. Put this one down. I deserve to know where I've been so I can own where I'm going. That's for you, Eternity.
I like that.
Wow.
I like
That's
that. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part of this session we did have today is the fact that everybody can speak on everybody's what is it? Everybody's
niche.
Offering everybody's service, what we
Our
have,
niches.
because we've trusted each other. We believe in what each other is doing. Me personally, I know about ACEs. I'm an ACE ambassador. Don't play with me. Knowing about Thrive Strategists, I am a Thrive Strategist. I'm actually one of the inaugural Thrive Strategists. I know about what they talking about, and I use it in everyday life. The fact that she just sat here and said my whole GLAD framework, I didn't even have nothing to say. Because she said it just as good as I could have said it, because we believe in what we're talking about. We're making it work. I could even give y'all an example of today. I was just grateful for being able to meet with a school district for my nonprofit. But I had the steps of how I'm going to get into that school. And I went into that meeting with the principal today and I got it. Real delusional.
Did I just scream out loud? Did y'all hear me?
Yes. As
what
you
did
should.
You say again?
I did.
You got what?
I got in a partnership with a school district today for the nonprofit organization because of the GLAD framework. Because I be thriving. Because I know about ACEs. I understood where I was at, defined where I wanted to go, and I made it happen. Okay.
Come on.
So what is everybody else waiting on? Because again, we kind of started. We started off and we were kind of like, hello everyone, how are you? And now we letting y'all know. You know what I mean? It's confused and questioning, but look how much that confusion and question can change your life. We just sat here and had a whole conversation. We just went and jumped into we know each other. This is what you guys are going to receive. You're going to get that safe space to help with that confusion. Right. You're going to get the people that's going to help you answer the questions. I love the two multi-generational questions because, again, I'm old. I'm not going to say that I'm not 20. But what I'm saying is the generations have things that they also look at too. So this isn't just for Generation X or Generation Z. You know what I mean? It's for people to understand your confusion and replace your confusion about things that you are experiencing and going through, and clarifying with 3 different people that's going to help you heal. We're going to do it. We gave you today some affirmations, some confirmations. Erica broke down what we are doing and what you're getting. Please don't let the price fool you guys. We are experts. We're doing this because we want to help you guys heal. So don't look at a price. Look at the value of what you're going. Let's be clear. Both of them got my book. Let's be clear. So we don't even want to keep having the conversations. We have tools, you guys, in place to help you guys, to help with the confusion, to answer any questions. Are there any questions now?
It looks like we have some people who came by. They said, hello, how are you? That I'm always on your channel. I know that we're streaming. All of us are streaming to these channels. I have no idea whose channel this is, but hello. And thank you so much for coming by. And then Dr. Lachelle Atkins, American Supermom, said, hey, hello, hi, y'all. And then good evening to everyone. Definitely, Lachelle is very much a supporter of mine. Very thankful that she's here. She's my TV producer mentor. But you all, I just want to say that this is your opportunity. This is the time for you to go ahead and do what you need to do so that you can have clarity. I spend a lot of time with people walking them towards this, with them first learning who they are. And we're giving you all the bits first. Who are you? You can learn that by really looking through and not just keep on trudging through your ACEs, your adverse childhood experience. Right. Then you go to how can you go from there to thriving? Because it's time. It's time for you to parent yourself. It's time for you to work on and soothe that part that's hurting so that you can then activate into your best version of yourself. And a part of doing that is to be glad. Right. All right. That it all works together. And we are so excited to bring all these pieces together. So you all, I have shown every last link. I have, there's Dr. Tori's link that you can go to and see and get your, if you are affiliated with Dr. Tori, you can go and sign up for the cohort. It all goes to the same place. If you're affiliated with Eternity, then here's her link to go and get yourself registered and to start this journey with us. Remember, July 29th, it begins. All right. We're looking for you to join us. And then here, if you are affiliated with me, you can go and sign up there. It really doesn't matter where you sign up. Just sign up today. We are excited to see you. Now, we'll be coming back on tomorrow to chat a little bit more. So if you all have any questions about confusion, then please come back and chat with us. We would love to answer any questions that you have, but we will share even more next time. You all, is there any closing remarks? I know, Dr. Tori, you gave an affirmation. Is there one that you wanted to share that is your own, that you kind of live by?
I just want the cycle breakers to get together. I'm okay with that one because it's true for me. I'm heavy on affirmations at this point. So I'll share with you guys again. I deserve to know where I've been so I can own where I'm going. And what I've also learned is with those affirmations, put them on a Post-it note and put them on your mirror so you can see yourself and tell yourself exactly what you're saying so you can affirm every time you go and see yourself in the mirror, for sure.
And that is, I deserve to know where I have been so I know where I am going, correct?
Yep. That's Absolutely. How cycle breakers should think.
Yes. Cycle breakers. There it is. Okay. And Eternity, is there an affirmation or anything that you want to end us with?
You know, I got one. Okay. My favorite affirmation that I do nearly every day is I am a change maker, creating a life of flexibility, abundance, and now I forgot my
own. A life of, no, you just giving me time to write it. Flexibility, abundance.
And we gonna say alignment, but I know that's not what it is.
Look, you change them all the time. It's fine.
I do change them all the time because that's really two that I pushed together a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, I like that." Mm-hmm. But y'all heard what that story said.
On alignment though, because that's exactly
put it on the mirror.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what this is, alignment, and we are modeling that for you. Yep. Okay, so there is the affirmation that Eternity said. You all take this good bit of information, and then mine is everything for your thriving flows to you. Everything. It's supposed to be easy. Life is easy if you allow it to flow to you, but you got to be in a state of understanding your power and that you deserve that. So yes, everything for your thriving flows to you. You all create a thriving rest of your night, and you all can check us out again tomorrow. We'll be here same time. And maybe you can ask some questions, and you all, like I said, create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.